Park Kyung-won was born on October 18, 1972, in Seoul, South Korea. Growing up in a modest neighborhood, Park's early years were marked by a love for sports, and baseball, in particular, captured his imagination. South Korea's deep passion for baseball became a part of his life from a young age. His family was not involved in professional sports, but they were supportive of his athletic interests, especially his mother, who encouraged his participation in various sports activities to develop both his physical and mental strength. Park's initial exposure to baseball came when he joined his local youth baseball team. At a young age, he quickly demonstrated his potential as a natural athlete, impressing coaches with his agility and understanding of the game. His dedication to improving his skills led to rapid progress, and by the time he was a teenager, Park's talents were already being noticed by scouts. By the time Park reached high school, his skills as a pitcher were beginning to shine. He attended Kyungbuk High School, one of the top baseball schools in South Korea. During his time there, Park quickly became a standout pitcher, known for his strong fastball and ability to change speeds effectively. He earned a reputation as one of the best high school pitchers in the country, and his performances on the mound caught the attention of professional scouts from the Korean Baseball Organization, KBO. Professional career beginnings. In 1990, at the age of 18, Park was drafted by the Samsung Lions, one of the most successful teams in the Korean Baseball Organization, KBO. The Samsung Lions recognized his potential and immediately signed him to a professional contract. Park's entrance into professional baseball marked the beginning of a career that would span nearly 2 decades and see him become one of South Korea's most well-regarded pitchers. Park's early years in the KBO were challenging as he adjusted to the more competitive and demanding environment of professional baseball. In his rookie season, he faced tough competition from more experienced players, but his natural talent and determination allowed him to hold his ground. He made his debut in 1991, and although he was not immediately an everyday starter, his performances in relief roles showed glimpses of his future potential. As a rookie, Park demonstrated his resilience and work ethic, earning valuable experience and building the foundation for what would become an illustrious career. His fastball was one of his standout attributes, but it was his developing pitching intelligence and ability to outthink batters that set him apart. During these formative years, he spent significant time honing his craft and learning from more experienced pitchers on the team. Peak of career, the rise of Park Kyung-won. 1. The 1990s, establishing dominance. By the mid-1990s, Park Kyung-won had firmly established himself as one of the premier pitchers in the KBO. His performances on the mound became consistently outstanding, and he gained recognition as one of the league's top starting pitchers. In 1995, he had his breakout year, posting career-high numbers in strikeouts and innings pitched. This was the moment when Park's career truly began to take off, and his reputation as a dominant force in South Korean baseball was solidified. One of the key aspects of Park's success was his versatility as a pitcher. While many of his contemporaries relied on a single dominant pitch, Park had a diverse arsenal that included a strong fastball, a sharp slider, and an effective curveball. His ability to mix up pitches and keep batters guessing made him an extremely difficult pitcher to face. Park's breakthrough year in 1995 was followed by even stronger performances in subsequent seasons. His consistency as a starter and his ability to pitch deep into games made him a central figure in the Samsung Lions rotation. By the late 1990s, Park had become a fixture in the Korean national team, representing South Korea in international tournaments and showcasing his skills on the global stage. 2. 2000-2005, dominating the KBO. The early 2000s marked the peak of Park Kyung-won's career. He became one of the most dominant pitchers in the KBO, earning numerous accolades and leading the Samsung Lions to several successful seasons. His fastball reached its peak velocity, touching the low 90s, while his off-speed pitches became even more refined. In 2001, Park was named to the KBO All-Star team, an honor that recognized his status as one of the league's elite pitchers. Over the next few years, he continued to perform at an incredibly high level, earning multiple All-Star selections and leading the league in several pitching categories, including ERA and strikeouts. Park's success wasn't just measured by his individual statistics but also by his contributions to his team's success. Under his leadership, the Samsung Lions consistently made deep playoff runs. In 2002, Park led the Lions to a Korean Series title, their first in nearly a decade. His performances in the postseason were nothing short of legendary, and he was instrumental in securing the championship. His postseason heroics included some of the most memorable moments in KBO history. Park's clutch pitching in high-pressure situations, including key playoff appearances, earned him widespread recognition and cemented his place as one of the great pitchers in the league's history. In 2004, Park led the Lions to the playoffs once again, with his contributions being crucial in their journey toward another championship series. Main achievements: KBO All-Star selections. 2001, 2006. Park's dominance in the KBO was recognized by multiple All-Star selections, making him one of the top pitchers in the league for nearly a decade. Korean Series Championship, 2002. Park played an instrumental role in the Samsung Lions' 2002 Korean Series victory, marking a high point in his career and bringing a championship to the team. Multiple league awards. Over his career, Park earned numerous pitching awards, including Best Pitcher of the Year and numerous Player of the Month honors. International representation. Park was also selected to represent South Korea in international competitions such as the Asia Series and the World Baseball Classic, showcasing his talent on a global scale. High strikeouts and ERA leader. Park regularly led the league in strikeouts and earned run average, ERA, showcasing his dominance in both categories during the peak years of his career, later years and retirement. As Park Kyung-won entered his 30s, his body began to show the wear and tear from years of consistent pitching at a high level. While still effective, his velocity declined slightly, and injuries began to take their toll on his arm. Despite these challenges, Park remained a valuable asset to the Samsung Lions, contributing to the team both on and off the field. In 2008, after a storied career with the Lions, Park made the decision to retire from professional baseball. His retirement was met with an outpouring of respect from fans, teammates, and colleagues. The end of his playing career marked the conclusion of one of the most successful and respected careers in the history of the KBO. Park's leadership, skill, and contributions to the sport of baseball in South Korea were widely acknowledged as having helped elevate the league to its current level of success. After retirement, Park remained involved in baseball, taking on a coaching role with the Samsung Lions. His experience as a player made him an ideal mentor for young pitchers, and his knowledge of the game helped him to transition into a successful career as a coach. He worked with younger players to help them refine their pitching techniques and adapt to the challenges of professional baseball. Post-retirement and legacy. Park Kyung-won's legacy in South Korean baseball is firmly secured. He remains one of the most celebrated pitchers in the history of the KBO, and his contributions to the Samsung Lions and the sport as a whole continue to be remembered. In 2016, Park was inducted into the KBO Hall of Fame, an honor that recognized his incredible career and the lasting impact he had on the sport. Even after his retirement from playing, Park continues to be active in the baseball community, not only as a coach but also as a commentator and ambassador for the sport. He is often invited to speak at events and appears on television programs, where his insights into the game are highly valued. Park's dedication to the sport and his commitment to developing the next generation of players have ensured that his influence on Korean baseball will be felt for years to come. Today, Park Kyung-won is regarded as one of the most accomplished and respected figures in the history of Korean baseball. His contributions to the game, both on the mound and as a mentor to younger players, have left an indelible mark on the sport in South Korea. His legacy continues to inspire future generations of baseball players, and his name will forever be synonymous with excellence in Korean baseball.